Guess what, everybody? Climate change isn't a thing anymore. Just kidding. We're going to talk about CERN Portals.
What does a wooden box overlaid with gold, a piece of cloth, and a spearhead all have in common?
And some mysteries aren't born out of nothing. Sometimes they're carved into wood and in your favorite author's books. All right, welcome back, everybody, to another episode. This is, I think, episode 8. We discussed that already. But we're still just 3 friends sitting in a 4-sided room, the same 4-sided room that we started this whole thing in. And apparently, if we make it to episode 10, we've done better than, what was the statistic?
We've done better than you, listeners.
Boom, roasted. I don't know what the statistic is.
Yeah, it's like if you make it episode 10, you're far more likely. I don't remember the number
to continue the podcast.
You're far more likely to continue making it.
Either way, we're
because most people give up. They're like, "Well, I've made 1 and have 2 views. Guess I gotta quit."
We beat that.
Shameful.
But we know that this is gonna take off one day, and you guys who are listening in the future, when we're episode like 70. We're like, yeah, I love these guys, and you're going back to see how we started. Well,
sorry,
probably should stay in the future.
Yes, sorry about that.
It's still rough, but everyone, give a round of applause for Andrew.
Yay!
He got his mic set up, and now,
now we all sound like professional podcasters.
Too right.
Just kidding.
No, we do, we
do.
are professionals.
Yes,
we're getting paid for this.
Obviously.
I mean, it's real fun.
All right, Andrew, you have our first topic, CERN.
Tell me about global warming.
Oh, man, yeah. Good old CERN and global warming.
Probably not the best subject to talk about when a Category 5 hurricane is, ripping through Jamaica, but
Greta Thunberg's not going to have very kind words for you.
No, she's
Greta,
she's
write
too busy.
in.
She's too busy.
We'll read your angry letters.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe you've done this.
Yeah, close.
Golly, man. No, it was a struggle today trying to figure out.
Yeah, same. I also
What's
was
it
trying
about?
to figure it out.
I've had several things written down, and I just couldn't pick which one. And then the ones that I did pick were a lot more in depth than I wanted to go into.
Which we need to do a deep dive on the one you were talking about.
The which
cicada.
Which one? Yeah,
that's a great one.
I had never heard about that one until today.
Really?
I haven't heard about it still, even though I saw your message in Reddit.
What?
Yeah. When I started looking
into
it up,
it is such a good rabbit hole.
Apparently, it is a major rabbit hole because
it's still ongoing.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, now I want to talk about that. I'm interested.
I know. It's
they wake up every 17 years or whatever.
Well, if it's just about cicadas, we don't want to talk about that. We have a person who won't listen to the podcast if we talk about that, and y'all know who it is.
Yeah, Blake.
It might be Blake.
He doesn't like bugs.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that.
So look into it next week.
Yeah, we'll look into it for sure.
Or do a deep
I don't
dive.
know. I'll be busy this week and next week. I'm going on a hunting trip. So
okay, weird flex, but okay.
Weird flex, but okay.
Okay.
Bet.
CERN.
But we're going to talk about CERN instead. And even this,
we're coming after you, Al Gore.
Even this was a deep dive. I mean, I could have gone way deep into it, but good old time restraints. So y'all know CERN, of course, right?
I met her, yeah.
CERN, yeah. She's an interesting gal, let me tell you.
Sure is.
CERN, it's been around since like the 50s, at least the company, the program, whatever.
Does it stand for something?
It does, and I'm not going to tell you.
Central Economic Revival Now.
Nirvana.
I'm not going to tell you because
I like gatekeeping information.
Yes.
What a gatekeeper.
Yeah. But it's in Switzerland, / France. So it goes in between the two countries. Man, now you make me seem like... So it's the European Organization for Nuclear Research, known as CERN. That's what it is. Nice. Okay, I thought you were going to say something different, but
No, I don't know what it stands for.
so that's what CERN is. It's been around for a while, but
It stands
CERN
for cool energy right now. Am I right?
Clean energy right now.
Oh, cool.
That's better, yeah.
But CERN's largely known for the Large Hadron. Hello,
Hello.
the Large the Large Hadron. Help me out here.
Hydrocodone.
Collider. The Large Hadron Collider. There we go. Hadron Collider. I was trying to say hydrogen. My brain was saying hydrogen, but it's known for the Large Hadron Collider.
Is there a small one and a medium one? Can you order?
It's the venti size.
It's the Starbucks of scientists, I guess. I don't know. But
It's the big ring, right?
it's a massive, massive facility. It's underground, several hundred feet, thousands feet, whatever it is. But it shoots particles through it and it speeds it up extremely fast, like almost, I don't even know, like hundreds of thousands of miles per hour or whatever it is.
Near light speed.
Yeah. And then they shoot particles at each other to make them smash. And they do a whole bunch of science stuff, whatever.
Sounds like a bunch of, literally a bunch of bros. Like, let's just break stuff and smash them.
Just shoot stuff at each other and see what happens.
Dude, I'm telling you. But I remember as a kid, everybody was super worried that they were going to cause a black hole.
Black holes are going to suck in the Earth.
Why do people do that? I don't understand. When some new science comes out, everybody rushes to the worst possible thing.
Well, humanity, our natural instinct is to be afraid of everything new.
Our natural instinct is to look at something and go, oh, black hole.
True. I did that today.
Yeah. But it's between, like I said, between Switzerland and France. It goes underneath the ground, and it's northwest of Geneva. Everybody's heard of Geneva, right?
Geneva War
favorite
Convention.
place.
Yeah, man.
That con was a great one.
So all this information that I'm getting this from is from an interview from the UAP Files podcast YouTube channel. Yeah, it's a long name.
UAP.
But the guy interviewed Dr. Astrid. Hold up now.
That's a weird name. Astrid, hold up now.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Put a little love in it.
Stuckelberger. That's her name.
Sorry. That's a funny name.
That's her name.
I can say that.
Don't
I have
wear
a
it
funny
out.
name.
Astrid Stuckelberger.
Stugelberger.
But she's a scientist and writer from the University of Geneva.
Stuckelberger's a scientist name.
Yeah.
Like,
Is that a
it's not a chef name.
no? Yeah,
It's not a musician name. It's not a teacher. No, it's a scientist.
100%.
Obviously. It's got to be.
Tell me about Stugelberger.
But she's a scientist and writer from the University of Geneva Geneva. And her research interests are global health, aging, anti-aging, gender, and biotech. So that's her background.
Great.
Did you say ginger?
Gender.
Oh, okay. That's very different.
Not the root, sir.
I was thinking the redheads.
Okay, not the redheads either.
That's why they're trying to crash them into each other, see if they have souls.
Yeah. But that's her background. So her whole interview, like from this UAP Files YouTube channel, you can go and look it up yourself. But it's like a close to an hour-long podcast. I didn't listen to it all. I listened to a clip of it. But she got her information about the CERN portals directly from two CERN scientists that she met at a dinner. What would be? It's a big
It's a
event.
networking convention.
Yeah, a big event dinner, and she got sat at a table with two CERN scientists. So naturally, they just started asking questions and talking and so on and so forth. And she said that she was extremely interested in it. So anyway, although they are scientists from CERN, they have secondhand information. Right?
Oh, so it's a case of I got
So
it from the guy who knows the guy.
She's third-hand information.
And
So
And you don't like having third hands.
So there's a big red flag. Okay.
she studies genders.
Of course. But she sat in between the two scientists, and she started asking questions, and she said, so I'm really fascinated in dimensions, and I know that scientists speculate that there are up to 8 to 9 dimensions. Have y'all proven that? Have y'all seen anything about that with your research or anything else? And they said, oh yeah, there's 17 dimensions.
Oh,
And both of them were very sure about that. They said there's 17. And
such a specific number.
When you smash real good, you see more dimension.
Okay. Can we have a redo?
No.
so I don't know how they're able to science this stuff up by smashing particles together.
Come on, man. 1 + 1.
But they
The
do.
Hulk was just doing science.
But they found or detected 17 dimensions, according to what they said. And
That's insane.
yeah,
In the brain.
but it gets crazier.
They found 18.
They actually had 18.
Actually, yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, do I hear 19?
So I'll explain that later on. But it gets crazier.
Is the 18th dimension where global warming lives?
That's where Bill Gates lives.
Bill Gates and Al
He
Gore.
crawls back into the hole where he comes from in the 18th dimension
Some Futurama
I'll be back
stuff.
for your farms later.
with his mosquitoes and ticks and farmland deeds. So anyway, it gets crazier. According to them, she asked, well, what's the craziest thing that y'all have ever found?
The 18th.
And they said, well, according to a guy, so the secondhand information coming from her, third-hand information, according to a friend, a guy, they were able to open up portals
Oh, boy.
by doing this, by smashing these particles together.
Can I just throw out the possibility that perhaps this chick shows up and she's like legitimately a big deal professor, and these two guys just want to impress her? And, oh yeah, our friend 17.
17 dimensions and portals?
Yes.
Are you into that?
Are you into dimensions?
John,
Length
what's
and width.
something else? What's something else? Portals. Yes, portals.
I just
in fact.
imagine these two guys going back and forth, and one says something, the other's like, oh okay, I gotta go with it. He said it. It's canon now.
winking at each other. Jeez. Yeah, but it gets crazier.
Oh boy. Is this the whole thing with the God particle?
The God particle was discovered there, I believe,
Okay.
but it doesn't have to do with this.
But it doesn't exist anymore because they smashed it.
Yeah, boom, it's
We
gone.
find it, we smash it.
They found one and they destroyed it because of science. You know how that works.
Just the boys, man.
I'm telling you, this is led by the Hulk.
Scientists and rednecks, they killed the last living thing to study it and eat it. Anyway. So they were able to open up a portal, and out of this portal comes
Bill Gates.
comes a being, comes a creature called Bill Gates.
I knew it.
But there's a creature that comes out of this portal, and it's so odd that the two of them said that nobody could describe it. They couldn't even begin to describe this thing.
They're sitting at a table one-upping each other.
How would you describe it? I can't.
Is that crazy?
It's insane.
It's like when you're a kid and say, well, I count to infinity.
Infinity plus infinity.
Ooh.
Infinity times infinity.
What?
So they can't describe the thing.
They can't describe it, according to them.
No colors, no, nothing.
It was so bizarre they couldn't describe it. Our brains could not comprehend it, is what they were basically saying.
It was invisible.
Invisible.
It was Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg. No, he is a lizard man, a
Couldn't describe
reptilian.
it.
I'm concerned Mark Zuckerberg is a lizard man /
Someone
cyborg.
took him and grabbed him through the walls of his house one night and he gathered around him, touched him.
What?
Whoa.
Wait, what?
I don't remember from like 2 weeks ago, the crazy lady in England.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't remember what we did last week, so.
This is why you should listen to the podcast. It's about 50 times like I do when I'm editing.
Yeah, I should, shouldn't I?
Yes.
So anyway, this creature comes out of this portal, and she said, "Do you have any evidence of it?" No, we don't have any evidence.
My buddy saw it.
Yeah.
It ain't the evidence.
And so she asked, "Well, did anything happen other than it walking through the portal? Like, did it talk to y'all? Did it do anything? Did it show you math or whatever?" They're like, well, it brought a scarf, and then it took a scarf back into the portal.
The same scarf?
Well, no, it brought a scarf, put it down on the table, and then took a scarf.
Why did they have a scarf just lying around?
I don't know.
Did another one bring a scarf
It's
before?
cold in there, bro. They're
Like-
sending these things around at thousands of miles an hour.
I don't know the last Hollywood movie I've seen a scientist wear a scarf with their lab coat, so I don't know where they got the
Does the
scarf.
Hulk wear a scarf?
He wears purple tights.
That could be a scarf.
So that's what happened with that creature.
So,
Okay. And then that's it. That's what they described. But her evidence, she researched it and all, whatever, afterwards. And here's another foreign name for me to say. Sergio Bertolucci.
Bertolucci.
Yeah. It sounds Italian, I guess.
Kind of
I don't know. It's
Russian
over there.
Italian.
But he's the former director of research and computing. So he's up there.
Nice.
And she said that she has this quote from him that she found, and now she can't find it anywhere, and you have to practically go on the dark web to find it.
Of course.
So, you know, we have all these things, all these red flags coming up. But this quote from the former director of research and computing says, "The Titanic machine," which I never said how large this thing was. It's massive. It's
In the words of Donald Trump.
it's huge.
huge. It's huge.
Me and Elan.
We have the best Hadron Collider.
The biggest.
We're going to make it out of gold.
Our
pure
hydrons are the
gold.
best. The people say it. They all do.
They all say it. But it's massive, okay? There's pictures. If you go on Google, there's pictures of people standing up against it. And it's it makes you look like a grasshopper. It's a massive machine, and it spans hundreds of kilometers or miles or whatever. But he said the Titanic machine may create or discover previously unimagined scientific phenomenon or unknown unknowns. Wild, which, he goes on to say, for instance, an extra dimension. Out of this door might come something, or might send something, or we might send something through it.
We might get a scarf out of the deal.
Yeah.
You never know. It could be some super fabric,
Or really fashionable.
It's just so, it was just some teenage creature that this portal opened up in their dorm room. And so they're like, I'm just going to bring this scarf to them. I don't know what else to bring, man.
Gosh, them again. What do they want?
It's cold going through dimensions.
Oh, man. But it said out of this door, there might be something that comes through it, or we might send something through it. And he also said, even with the power of the LHC, the Large Hadron Collider, he would only be able to keep this door open for a very small lapse of time, 10 to 26 seconds. Very specific. 26 seconds.
26 dimensions. We would have done it for 28.
We would have done it for 28, but they said no, so we said, okay, 26.
The Democrats.
The Democrats.
Al Gore.
Al Gore. Man, what's your obsession with Al Gore?
Dude, he was right.
Okay. I said climate change, and now you're just Al Gore all the way.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Can't talk about it
climate
unless you
change
talk
right
about
there.
him. But anyway, he said 10 to 26 seconds. But during that very minute amount of time, we would be able to peer into this open door either by getting something out of it or sending something into it. A creature with a scarf. After which the door would close and bring us back to our normal 4D world. I was like, 4D? We don't have a 4D world. We have a 3D world. But this is his quote.
They live in a 4D
Well,
world.
4D, time is the fourth dimension.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
I'm
not a scientist.
They were one-upping this chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, we came back to the fourth.
Well, no, this is a quote that she found afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so she talked to these guys, and then so she's
They didn't impress her enough, so she's like, I'm going to go find it somewhere
I
else.
want to find the guy that they were talking about.
Yeah.
I want to find the guy that came out of that portal.
Yeah. But anyway, so go back to our normal 4D world. It would be a major leap in our vision of nature. Although of no practical use, for the time being at least, and of course there would be no risk of the stability of our world.
How do you know?
I know. So this guy, he either resigned, I'm pretty sure he just resigned or time went out or whatever from being director. But he his time there ended in 2021. And now there's going to be a new director beginning in 2026, they said.
So they just don't have a director for 5 years?
Well, no, there was a director in between that time period. The director now, she's leaving, and somebody else is going to take over in 26. But what do y'all think about this? I mean, obviously you can pick up what I'm feeling about it.
Did you believe everything?
No, but I mean, they have been able to create small black holes. I mean, that's fact, right? That's why everybody was so freaked out when I was a kid that they were going to create a black hole big enough to swallow the Earth and our solar system and galaxy.
I've heard and read that the scientific community is very I don't want to say prejudiced, but they're very competitive with everything.
Very,
and it's like well, our side of science is doing more research and better research, and we're just better because of A, B, C, and D. So it could, like I said, it could be a whole one-up thing where, you know, the ultimate thing right now that would trump everything is we got something from another dimension or an alien. You know, we found another being or life or whatever. So that's personally where I put it is both the guys are probably trying to one up, and like anything in life, if you search long enough for a certain quote unquote truth, you will find it. But who am I to say? Maybe they have a scarf.
You're Vandy.
Yeah, I'm not a scientist. Not even close.
Well, what do you think, Jeremy?
I think CERN does a lot of interesting things, and I wish that I was in a spot where I could just go and read all this stuff, like the official not the he said, she said stuff, but like the actual experiment and stuff, and that I was smart enough to really understand it, because I'm interested in a lot of it. I think it's interesting things they're looking into, and I also think on the conspiracy side of things, it's dangerous and possibly what causes some of the weird stuff that's been happening lately.
Yeah.
Do you guys want it to be real?
Oh, I would love it to be real.
Me too.
Yeah, that's kind of I want it to be real, and it be the explanation of like a lot of weird stuff's happened in the past decade.
Yeah.
A lot of weird stuff. And I don't just mean like COVID and the clowns weird stuff, but I mean like the weird this is a simulation moments that like where it's like what just happened that doesn't make any sense at all naturally.
Yeah.
Well,
or the Mandela effect kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. The Mandela effect is correlated to the God
particle.
God particle. That everything completely changed when they found that, and we're on a completely different timeline. That's why there's the Mandela effect.
I swear there's some things that I'm like, and it's not necessarily the Mandela effect, because for everyone listening who needs to understand this, the Mandela effect is not you remember something different.
Right.
You remembering something differently is not the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect is large swaths of people that are completely unconnected, and it's like a huge chunk of people, and not in one area, across the world. All have the exact same memory.
Yeah, for example, the Fruit of the Loom logo. I mean, that's
the Fruit of the Loom is
one of the massive.
Is one of them.
Yeah,
and of course it's named after Mandela.
Yeah, because
there are people who are like, I literally read the article, and there are people on the other side of the planet who read the exact same article that don't know each other. The
article being
about his death.
Yes, that he died
in prison,
and then that he actually died at his house or something.
Yeah, he died. He wasn't even dead.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't dead when he would have died. So
it's I was going to go down that, but I was like, better not. Let's just stay on the portal thing. But a lot of stuff correlates around that.
But yeah, I have things that I know were different, but nobody else seems to know. And so I jokingly say I've slipped through dimensions again. I don't know if you guys remember or heard me say that, because I don't think I've talked to you guys about it. But there's stuff that's like, that's not real. It is real.
There was one earlier this year that I remember that I experienced that I completely forgot, that I vividly remember an aspect of a logo or something, or I don't know what it was, but yeah, I experienced it. And then they were saying that there's no point of explaining this because I don't remember what it was, but I experienced one of those earlier this year. Pretty crazy.
But I think if you want to believe the conspiracy side of things, like, yeah, maybe CERN's causing these weird oddities that defy normal nature.
Yeah, and this is one of the reasons why I would believe it, is because I personally believe that, angels and demons are officially in a different dimension. Have you all heard this?
Yeah, that's one way to. Oh no,
yeah,
just cut out, and I don't know why.
Yeah, that's why we can't necessarily see them, except for every now and then when they
Dip into what we
Yeah.
can see.
When
like
they come through with a scarf.
like when all the people within the Bible, several instances, I'm not going to name them all, but the most
Do it,
famous,
Emma. You won't.
when the angel talks to Mary, like boom,
Bright lights.
and she was afraid. And every single instance of someone seeing an angel, they're afraid, and the angel says, "Don't be afraid. I'm a messenger from God." Or for example, of John the Baptist's father. What was his name?
Was
I
it
just listened about this. Zechariah.
Was it Zechariah? I think it's Zechariah.
Yeah. Whenever he was talking, whenever the angel of the Lord came down to talk to him about John the Baptist, about him having a child, it was the same instance of Abraham. He was too old. His wife was too old. But then the angel said, "I am Gabriel, however you want to pronounce it."
Gabriel.
Yeah.
I don't want to pronounce it that way.
And because you basically mocked me and what I said, you're not going to be able to speak anymore. I say that because all the instances of angels coming back, they pop in and they pop out, right? And they can affect physical things in our world, but we can't always see them necessarily. So that's what I think. I mean, I understand that. I don't know if I 100% believe that. Okay, I'm not going to preface that I die hard on that. I'm probably 40% believe that, 50% believe that, something like that. But yeah, I mean, that's my opinion. Yes, no.
Yeah, it's your opinion.
Yeah.
I agree.
Am I too tinfoil for this, or?
I mean, no, I
No,
think
we got the hat right here.
I think it's reasonable to believe that the spiritual is just another dimension, or that's a way to. It's a way for us to explain it because we can't explain it. I think it's a fine explanation. It makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the popular theory is, going around on podcasts explaining this. And I guess I've been influenced a lot because of that here in the podcast. But I mean, I'm open to be changed either way. So yeah.
I think that it's I think we're on the right track with it. I don't think it can fully be explained within dimensions.
Yeah.
Or maybe, once God comes back, because the Bible says we are going to reign here for 1,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
He may just open up that whole wing of science and be like, yeah, you're on the right track, but you were kind of barely touching the surface there. Let me show you
Let me show you how to do it
there's
without
19
smashing things.
There's 19 dimensions.
And look, scarves. He's got a table of scarves.
And Al Gore's
It's
right.
it's like one of the what is it called? One of the that Jewish people wear when they're praying.
Oh, the mantle?
Yeah.
The prayer shawl?
The prayer shawl, yeah. It's that little creature brought a prayer shawl instead,
There you go.
You all need Jesus, is what he said.
Oh man. Well, and I'm liking how these mics are sounding.
They sound really good now.
It sounds real good.
All right, Jeremy.
Are we ready for some tinfoil or truth?
Hey, I wasn't done.
Whoa. Hey,
Well, you're done now.
what did...
Oh, okay.
You never explained the weather.
No, I was just joking about.
Oh. Al Gore's not happy with you.
No, I was just joking about today. Bill Gates came out and said that. He came out and said, "Ball blast."
We need to make that one.
Jeez, man, my brain. He came out and said that climate change isn't a big problem anymore, even though that he's been one of the head guys preaching about climate change for decades. So
You figured it out.
Yeah. Hey, we can all have a change of heart.
He's saying that it's going to affect the poor people, but the vast majority of the world's going to be fine.
It's going to affect
Wow.
you poors, but I'm fine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
literally what he came out and said, according to
What a
Newsmax.
Bill Gates thing to say.
Crank up the AC a little more.
I'm telling you. So
But you can't use AC because
Yeah. Only they can.
yeah, because Europeans, they don't like AC because of climate change restrictions. Crap. Green New Deal.
no, a lot of European areas don't get hot enough, long enough to have AC.
Yeah.
I heard that France still has they just open windows in a lot of the country.
There's actually a lot of deaths from heat stroke in Europe. Like a lot, if you look it up.
Yeah,
It's
because when
insane.
it does get hot, it's hot.
Yeah.
They're not used to it.
Yeah. So they need AC, but they don't. Whatever. Anyway, tinfoil.
All right, so normally it's Vandy doing it, but I thought I'd do
Forget
it.
that guy.
I'd let Vandy have a chance to
Yeah, he's terrible at it.
be on the
Nobody likes
other
him.
end.
That's why nobody listens to this podcast because
Listen.
of this segment.
Listen, listen. I like him.
Wait, okay.
You hear me?
I don't like me.
It's gay.
You hear me? Did I ask?
Oh, whoa. Doubling down.
Because it's not gay.
You're gay.
It's not gay if you say no homo.
No homo.
Sergey.
It's so gay.
But I'm going to take over for this session.
Okay, cool.
And if you don't know, this is a little segment where Vandy normally gives us two headlines. One's real, one's fake. And me and Andrew have to determine, is it true or tinfoil? Today, it's going to be Vandy
It's
and Andrew
flipped.
determining.
You better get ready, boy. I've got
But
8 of these under my belt.
7. Well, no, we missed
8.
the episode.
Don't lecture me.
Yes, sir.
I don't have headlines per se. I'm going to let Vandy's be more headline focused, and mine's just going to be random little facts.
Okay. Sounds good.
Ready?
And here we go.
Round 1.
Fight.
Ding, ding, ding.
Come
I'm
here.
waiting.
There's Andrew in the corner, fists up, ready to go. All right. So, first fact. Scientists have confirmed that the human body emits a faint bioluminescent glow roughly 1,000 times weaker than the eye can see. Or, researchers at MIT once detected micropulses of radio waves from the human brain strong enough to interfere with nearby wireless devices.
True
Oof.
tinfoil.
I'm going opposite. Tinfoil true.
And the one with experience takes the lead.
Oh,
Hey,
The
told you,
we
son.
emit a tiny little bit of a glow, but we can't see it.
I've never seen it.
That makes sense because we produce heat.
Yeah.
And what's heat? Energy. So
The-
got to use that science there, Vandy.
now we're going to step away from science and go into food.
True.
Pringles were first developed as a military field ration snack designed to stay fresh and uniform before being released for commercial sale later on.
We need to get rid of the chemicals out of that Pringles.
Yes.
Dude,
Or
it's so messed up.
fact 2, Doritos were created at Disneyland using leftover tortilla chips from one of the park's restaurants that were seasoned instead of discarded.
We need to get that yellow 5.
We need to get the cheese dust off of the Doritos and not onto our fingers.
Dude. True tinfoil.
I'm sorry, I was so distracted by. Okay,
Pringles were military ration, or Doritos were created in Disneyland.
ooh, I know this. Man, what? I know the movie that came out.
Just pick one. That was about Cheetos.
Yeah, that was about Cheetos, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I watched it.
Okay. I don't remember anything about Pringles being a military ration, so I'm gonna go with Doritos is
So you're
true.
going to tinfoil true?
Tinfoil
And you're
true.
doing true tinfoil?
Yeah, just to be opposite.
And Andrew pulls ahead.
He was ahead.
He pulls further. So it's 2-0.
That's pretty cool.
Next is movie quotes.
Oh, you should have this, Vandy.
I don't watch anything.
Okay.
In Snow White, the evil queen consults her magic mirror and says, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" That's the first one. Second, in The Wizard of Oz, when Dorothy first arrives in Oz, she says to her dog, "Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore."
Tinfoil true.
No, the first one's true, I think. I don't know. I've never seen Snow White.
Tinfoil true.
And I have a feeling that she said, "Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore." She didn't have any feelings because women didn't have feelings back then.
So tinfoil true for Andrew.
Tinfoil true.
True tinfoil.
And Andrew's 3 for 3.
Nice.
I know this.
This was actually a Mandela effect question.
Yes, I knew
Because
that one.
Snow White, what she actually says is magic mirror on the wall. And in Wizard of Oz, what you said she said is the Mandela effect. Most people remember her saying.
Yeah.
But no, she didn't say that. She did mention her feelings. So you've been disproven. Women did feel.
I feel.
They've always felt.
I feel like they didn't.
I'm going to keep my mouth.
You should,
shut.
because you're usually the one. And
I know. I know.
Never seen Snow White, man. I was watching Winnie the Pooh.
It's so fun to be
Winnie
sexist
the
around my
Pooh.
sister.
Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, bother.
Oh, brother.
Christopher.
Oh, Christopher Robbins.
Rabbit.
Anyway, number 4.
Gotta get my honey.
The national animal of Finland is the griffin, a mythical guardian creature representing courage and wisdom. Or the national animal of Scotland is the unicorn, representing purity, strength, and independence.
The griffin's true.
I have something to say about the griffin.
So Vandy is true tinfoil?
Yeah, I think.
Don't look it up. Don't look it up.
I'm not looking
He's been
it up.
cheating this whole
I'm
time.
going to look up something else.
Answer the thing first.
I'm going to say true tinfoil.
Wow. Andrew finally misses one.
Oh man, he missed it too. Then.
Yeah.
Vandy does not finally get one right. He needs to stay as the host. He's not as good as he should be, considering he's the one who does this. No, the unicorn is Scotland's.
How do you spell that? Griffin? Griffen.
I-N.
Okay, so what I was going to say is they supposedly photographed a griffin
Named Peter.
the other day. The griffin is the eagle. Haha, beating Griffin.
Real life lag.
They supposedly photographed a griffin. A griffin is a creature that has the head and wings of an eagle and the legs of a lion, right?
I think so.
Okay. We're gonna have to edit this because of the amount of time, because I really want to show this. But I've got to look it up.
It's fake.
I saw it on Instagram. It's going to be fake. It's going to be AI, but the picture seems really convincing.
Anyway, can I go to round 5?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the final question, Vandy,
It's my last chance.
you can't win, but you might as well try to get
I
one
can,
right.
I can win in the hearts of the listeners.
In the 19th century, many doctors believed looking at the color green for too long could cause hallucinations and melancholic fits.
That's wild.
Or there is no historical record of the color blue before 2200 BC when the Egyptians discovered it.
Tinfoil true.
True tinfoil. Just to
Vandy-
be opposite.
Vandy misses them all.
Nice.
Yeah, I literally remember reading about that or watching a video.
I
about
thought
that
there
or
was a
something.
chance you would know the blue one. That's what I wanted to talk about today. That's why I wanted to do this, because I wanted to mention the blue.
Yeah.
but that wouldn't be nearly long
blue.
enough of a topic.
I
But yeah,
will
like they
die.
didn't know the color blue.
Man, I can't find this griffin thing. Never mind.
Wasn't it in nature, like in flowers?
I found it
No.
today.
I've seen blue flowers.
No, you haven't.
I have.
It doesn't occur in nature almost anywhere.
There's
It
blue jays.
rarely does it occur in nature.
Blue jays. I have blue
It's-
birds in my backyard.
No, you don't.
It only
I painted them.
it's how the light reflects off of things that makes blue not real.
So if you were to take something that looks
Hold on. You
blue-
said in Europe?
no, globally.
Oh,
There's no at all until 2200 BC when
sky.
it wasn't blue.
It is.
There's a sorry. Go ahead and talk.
Explain it.
and
No,
then I'll
you can
something.
say.
Okay. There's a
Wait, why did I
phenomenon.
interrupt you? Go on. Sorry.
There's a phenomenon that
Phenomenon. Bum, 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 bum.
phenomenon
Sorry. Sorry.
sorry.
that when researchers are studying tribes from South America or the Congo, whatever, that they're studying their language. Whenever they describe a color that's different in their language, they perceive it differently also. So blue
So-
and green, they describe it blue as green.
Yep. And
And
if you
they
try to tell
see
them,
it.
hey, point out the blue object, they can't do it.
Yeah.
I've had a theory about this.
So language
That-
alters our
Perception.
perception.
But
thing.
when they would talk about the sky, they would never call it a color. They'd say it's clear or dark
Yeah.
or black.
For example,
'Cause it
your
changes.
truck that you have, I describe it as blue all day. And I got in arguments when I owned it. I got in arguments with my friends.
Oh, no.
They said it was green. I said, no, it is blue. It is a blue truck. They said, absolutely not. It's green.
I have
So-
a theory on
It's
all
green.
of that.
It's blue. Like 100%.
It's a
green.
cross.
The truck that I have now, the Tacoma, that's blue, obviously.
That's green.
it's green.
But
you just keep getting green trucks, Andrew. I don't know what to tell you.
No, I have a theory that I feel like it's one or two schools. Like you're either in one or the other. And this is a working theory. So comment down below if I'm wrong.
east side, west side.
But it's like growing up, you are just told like that thing is blue. And I'm told that thing is blue. But what we're actually seeing is different.
Yeah.
Well,
I
hey,
really believe in that.
That's why people say that there's no such thing as color, because we cannot describe color without using it to describe itself.
Yeah. The only
well,
thing
we can. The average person can't. Scientists can't because
Yeah.
they can do it through wavelengths because that's what color is. Color is wavelengths. What this stems from is our brain, our eyes see
cones and
or
rods.
take in the wavelength of light and then signals sent to our brain and our brain interprets it. We
Right.
cannot prove everybody's brain interprets it the same way.
Yeah.
Right.
It could be.
The thing that I go back to though that kind of I heard somebody talk about it. They said, well, then why does like a particular color or colorway, like you have
Wavelength.
different three colors, why do they always go together in everybody's mind?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Color scheme.
No, you
Andrew.
agreed.
Color
Go back.
schemes.
Like if I have a
Pretty much most people agree on most color schemes.
yeah, like neutral colors go with neutral colors better, and black goes with gold.
Or primaries go, or not primaries.
The
but
blue and black or white and gold.
That thing was fake.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be real, but that thing was fake.
How did y'all see that?
I saw both. Yeah,
I could not see it as white and gold. I tried and tried.
I think I
and
saw it as
tried.
white and gold first.
No, I've always seen it as black and
like
blue.
you were the first one.
Yeah. I started the argument
Well, anyway,
with
relics.
Andrew.
Relics, right? We have a lot of relics in society, particularly the boomers.
They are relics.
Oh,
All the boomers were out protesting no kings.
Nobody cares anymore.
I wouldn't say all.
I would. And I did.
I saw
The
a lot of
boomers. The boomers are the Pharisees in the Bible.
Maybe.
So
be
our parents are the Pharisees.
They're gonna hate hearing that, which they won't because they don't.
Well,
listen.
your mom's not a boomer.
No, she's not.
She's a
Gen X.
boomerang.
Okay. I don't know how to comment on that.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty good comment.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Just agree with him and move on.
Just shake your head and pretend you know.
Yep.
So relics.
Relics. Come on.
Specifically Christian relics.
Come on, talk. Talk more. Come on.
I was talking.
Andrew wants to get out of here.
I thought it was him that was supposed to do it, not you.
Oh,
And I was like, what do you want from me? I'm talking.
see how Andrew treats me? Talk, boy.
We switch up the host and he just panics, I guess.
Oh, that's funny.
So relics.
Talk.
So relics. Christian relics.
Do you have any?
Do I have any?
Yeah.
Not on me.
Nice.
What do you guys think about relics?
What defines a relic? Is it just something that's old, that's an artifact, or is it something that people think actually has power?
At least has significant meaning to the cause.
Okay. The cause overall, not just like, oh, this was my grandfather's
so
Bible.
there aren't just Christian relics. That's why I said the cause, because there can be Muslim relics, there could be Hindu relics.
Yeah.
So whatever.
My outlook on them is positive overwhelmingly. I mean, I love history, so to be able to hold something from that time period, whatever time period.
God had them take relics, the bread, Aaron's rod, the commandments. It's in the Bible.
Yeah, I love relics.
My problem with relics, particularly religious relics,
Don't say anything else.
is
Move
that
on.
Andrew believes in them, and I don't like that.
I guess we're gonna have to vote different parties now.
You got to go Democrat. Sorry.
Sadducees.
No, my problem is like proving legitimacy.
Yeah,
Not that the
Yeah.
items didn't exist, but it's like, how do we know this one I'm looking at or you're telling me is it? I don't know.
for example, the cup that Jesus drank,
The chalice.
the chalice. If you look at it, that's supposedly it's the chalice. It's full of jewels and gold, and it's just like,
Yeah. He was a humble man. He was not a. Yeah.
But I mean, that particular, it's a very old chalice. Just in of itself is very old. It's not 2,000 years old though.
Yeah. I think that cup is probably long gone.
The one he drank out of?
Yeah, the actual one.
Yeah.
It was
Probably.
probably a regular cup.
Clay cup or something.
Yeah.
So, probably the most well-known relic, even though I don't know if people look at it as a relic, is the Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which, I mean, we talked about that, recently in another episode. So I'm not going to stick on that one in particular long, but I mean, I want to go over the weird stuff people say about the relics, not the truth, because the truth is most of this is nonsense probably, or at least like doesn't mean something and we shouldn't be putting meaning in it anyway because that's idolatry. So everything I say about all of these, take it with a grain of salt, and I don't believe, or at least I don't believe the fantastical parts of it.
You should.
I probably should. I know you do, but I don't.
I heard, side note, you know what? No.
No.
Keep on talking.
No, tell us the side note.
Okay. I heard a lore about the hill of Golgotha.
Yeah.
That the bones of Adam are actually buried beneath the cross.
I've heard that. I've heard of Abraham's bones. I've heard of all kinds.
Yeah. And there's paintings that has Christ on the cross, and then it shows bones underneath the cross there. Wow. I dropped my coin.
He has a relic.
Anyway, and there's I don't know, it's like a chapel underneath Golgotha that they carved out, and you could see the actual split of the mountain, a crack down the mountain, and they have it in a little window area right there. And the lore is that the blood of Christ dripped down the cross, and whenever the earth split, the blood ran down to the bones of Adam.
Huh.
It's pretty cool lore. Did it actually happen? No, no, because the blood literally, physically could not go down that far.
Yeah.
It would dry up. I mean, it's not that liquidy. It's thicker. Blood's thicker than water, as the saying goes. But it's a cool thought. Really cool thought. So
Isn't that basically what the Vatican is trying to do? Is get a bunch of relics.
they have.
They have a bunch
I mean,
of relics.
they
and
have.
basically, if they hear about a relic existing, they're like, ooh, mine.
Yeah. Ooh, piece of candy.
That
Anyway,
belongs to me, the boat, by birthright.
so go ahead.
So, Ark of the Covenant.
Now you can talk. I'm done.
Vandy, you want to say anything?
Sorry.
No, sir.
I'm in a mood
I mean,
tonight.
I don't really have a lot to say, so you guys can. And that's not me joking. I seriously don't have a lot to say.
No, I want to hear what you have to say, though.
Yeah, I keep interrupting
So,
you.
as everyone knows, the Ark of the Covenant, as we said last time, is a nuclear powered weapon.
Yes.
And we just forgot how to use it, so it's just leaking, and that's what Ethiopia has their problem, because we don't know how to maintain it.
Yeah, they haven't figured out how to build a nuclear reactor yet.
So that's the Ark of the Covenant. Old news. We don't need to go over it again. What?
This guy,
I don't even know what he said.
he said they don't know how to build a nuclear reactor yet. So
Yeah, he's not wrong.
I know it's just the way he said it.
But then we have the Shroud of Turin, or Turin, or I don't know how to say it.
Taran?
The cloth.
No, because it's with an I.
Oh, Tarin?
Do you know anything about the Shroud?
Don't
Really? You
other
really
than
don't
name.
know?
Other than name.
Wow.
I'm surprised because
Wow.
you're supposed to be
I stay
a
in my
Christian
lane.
man who's preaching. This is important.
No,
You're not a Christian.
Basically.
no.
Wow.
So I assume Andrew knows all about it then.
I know quite a bit about it, yeah.
So the
'Cause I'm
shroud
better.
is supposedly the cloth that Jesus was wrapped in when he was put in the tomb.
It
Oh,
was-
I know what you're talking about now.
And there's like the entire body print, and people are like, "This is Jesus's body."
I've
and, like,
always
you
heard
see
it-
his face.
Called as the mantle.
No,
That's how I've.
No.
Okay.
but it's like a full body.
Yeah.
like it's
It's like a mummification
And-
thing.
and it's come under a lot of scrutiny. Scientists want to disprove it, and like they did testing on it that said it's from 1200 AD. But then other people were like, "No, it's not, because you tested from a part that was repaired or patched up, and like there's other parts that you can tell clearly is from older, so they can't whatever." And then there's blood on it that's actually like they're like this matches what their blood would be from someone who just was crucified. There's blood on it where the head would have been, that they're like, this can tell us that he had something on his head that was making him bleed from the head. And they recently discovered, like, assuming this is Jesus, like they now
Yeah.
know from that, the blood stains, that how the crown of thorns would have looked. There's like all kinds of stuff to it. And people
Didn't they find within the DNA evidence of the blood that only had like one chromosome?
I don't know. I didn't.
This was
Hear
like a
anything about
long time ago when I heard about that.
The blood type is AB negative, though.
That's like the universal blood
No,
type, right?
O is the-
O negative is universal.
Oh,
Okay.
O'Reilly's.
Dude, I hear that ad all the time from podcasts I listen to. I'm so sick of it.
Well,
So shut up.
if they want to advertise here, we will read.
Shut up. I will gladly read it for money, though.
Yes.
But some people think that this shows an accurate representation of what Jesus looked like. I don't think so. I think it's just cloth.
Nice.
And it's extremely hard to see with the naked eye too. Like you have to see it in a negative or something to be able to actually see the outline and everything. So,
How do you spell that?
THAT. Hope that helps. There was another one I was going to talk about. I don't remember what it is.
the spear.
No. There was another one before the
Okay.
spear, but I don't remember what it is. So I'll just skip it. Who cares? Because it's not important. Because what is important is the spear of destiny.
The spear of destiny.
How much do you know about the spear of destiny, Vandy?
Probably nothing.
Probably nothing. Since
'Cause
this
if he
boy don't
doesn't-
care about his relics.
If he doesn't know anything about the shroud, then he doesn't know anything about the
Yeah,
spear.
probably the shroud's the most well known outside of the Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah.
Oh,
And maybe the
I
chalice
remember.
too.
Yeah, or the Holy Grail. I remember what I was going to talk about. This is very short. They have a vial of Jesus' blood.
Okay, stop. No. Stop.
What?
They claim that they have a vial of his blood.
Is it AB?
I have no idea.
That one's
That reminds me of the.
But you believe in all of them, 100%. You said.
You remember when the Mexican government said that they found aliens, and
Yeah.
then the guy just
They-
bit
well, they-
it, and it's fake.
They've done multiple fake
Yeah,
alien things.
That's
There was-
what that
This is
sounds
real.
like.
This is real, guys.
It's real this
There's
time.
a church. There's a church that supposedly has the bones of Mary, Mother Mary.
And so you have a bunch of relics. So you give that. You have the piece of the true cross. I don't know how you would possibly know,
I don't know, man.
but the Spear of Destiny is the last one I really want to talk about.
I love that name, the Spear of Destiny.
Me too. There's another name for it that I forgot already because who cares? Why would you call
Nobody-
it anything other than the Spear of Destiny?
Yeah,
The Spear
nobody
of Destiny
cares.
is not even its main name.
Protestants and Catholics can agree on that, and Orthodox. Spear of Destiny is a
So,
great name.
so Vandy, what do you know about the Spear of Destiny?
It's a spear.
Gosh,
Wrong.
you're terrible.
It's for your
It is
destiny.
it's a spear, the spearhead. So the Spear of Destiny is the spearhead that the centurion used to stab Jesus.
Oh my goodness!
And again,
That's a pretty sick relic. If you're not, I mean, to be honest with you, that's a sick relic.
this is the claim. The claim is that when that the centurion whose name is like Longitis or something, which is a horrible name.
Sorry, I got laryngitis. I can't.
Basically. Anyway, so the story is that he was a Roman soldier who was good on the battlefield, but then as he aged, he got cataracts and couldn't see.
So
they-
that's why
sorry,
he
that was
pierced
too
Jesus.
funny.
No,
of a
so
joke.
they deranked him and put him to keep him in the military or whatever, keep him active, keep him with his job. So they made him a centurion to do the stuff with the crucifixion. So he'd be the one who confirms the bodies are dead. The people are dead.
Laryngitis.
Man, what a job!
And so the story is that, and so he stabs Jesus, and the blood of Jesus splashes into his eyes and heals him completely. And that's why he converts to Christianity
Oh,
and admits that Jesus is God. And then
oh boy!
they save the spear, and it gets passed down from ruler to ruler. And that's when Charlemagne gets it.
Charlemagne the God?
No, I know who that
Yes.
is.
And that's when he goes and does his conquests and stuff and becomes the first
By piercing everybody with his
holy
spear.
Roman emperor. And like, so he has the Spear of Destiny and wins all his fights. And then they keep it. And here's the weirdest part, or the craziest part about all of this. Hitler
Oh yes.
believed in that story, and they actually rated where it was kept. And Hitler actually got it and was part of his collection of stuff
Really?
he got. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Hitler
Yeah.
had the Spear of Destiny.
Good for him.
He was a collector of many relics.
Oh yeah.
So we know for the fact that this they have it somewhere now kept, and we know for a fact that it is been passed down for many, 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 many years and claimed to be the case. And most people believed it. But I don't think there's any true proof that it was the spearhead.
Yeah.
But it is old. It is from that, and it was regarded as, and it was like, whoever has this can't lose.
Kind of like them having the Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah. They're like, this spear gives you the power of God.
I mean, there's really no way to confirm or deny that it is the spearhead.
Yeah.
But as a knife collector, that's a sick relic.
As Indiana Jones would say,
Dr. Jones.
Dr. John, it belongs in a museum.
It belongs in a museum.
So, yeah, I told you I didn't really have a lot, so I didn't really mind getting interrupted.
No, I want it to be real.
But I think relics are interesting. I think the history side of them is cool, and like stuff that we know for sure was certain things. It's cool to be able to look at it and say, "Hey,
Yeah,
that was a thing."
like I mean, you go to Israel, right? And there's a huge.
I don't go to Israel. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's a huge economy based around tourists looking at different events within the Bible, right? And a lot of them are speculation of different rooms, or like the upper room, or this is the exact stone that Jesus put his hand on when he walked down the street with the cross. And there's all kinds of things that they say are from that time period, but there's a lot of speculation around them too. I mean, there's some things that are pretty hard to dispute in that regard, but I mean, down there in that part of the world, every stone is a relic at that point. But there's a lot of American Christians that love to go down there and spend money to see things.
The moral of the story is relics are cool for history, but don't make them your idols, kids.
They belong in
And
a
don't
museum.
don't make Israel an idol. Like that's a huge problem we have with certain
Yeah.
sections of Christianity and stuff. Is like Israel's an idol to them. It's like sorry, boss, that ain't it.
Yeah, man.
Not to stay on a topic that's
Yeah.
unfortunately controversial,
I'm not going to get into all
but,
that.
like my guy.
Because no matter what you say in that kind of on that topic, everybody's going to start screaming. So, which is stupid.
What?
Well, pull-ups. You got any pull-ups to do, Vandy?
I don't know why he wrote that.
I told you why I wrote it. You told me pull up.
I said, I'll pull it up.
So I said, okay,
Not I'll
pull-ups.
do pull-ups.
Mm.
No, we're not talking about pull-ups today.
The diapers or the
On the board that we have in the room, that's spelled wrong, mostly because I told you wrong.
it's CR, isn't it?
It is.
See, I knew that looked horrible. I've seen Croatoan spelled before.
So do
Kratos.
you guys know anything about Croatoan?
I don't.
Yes,
What do you know?
that it gets memed on in culture, pop culture a lot, and gets used other things and something about a volcano.
I don't know anything about a volcano, but
I don't know anything about this subject.
really.
Yeah.
So, Croatoan. It is it's a word that you can find like through pop culture and stuff like that, but it's also throughout history a lot in some very interesting places. So, in 1587, quite a ways back,
Pretty recent.
more than 100 settlers arrived on Roanoke Island. This was
Roanoke.
England's first attempt at a permanent colony here. So, first time anybody ever came. When
To
they're
the Americas?
yeah,
What year?
1587.
Okay.
So,
It's false.
false.
It was not the first time they came to the Americas.
Tinfoil or truth. Anyway.
1482, Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue, or whatever the quote is.
No, they didn't have blue back then.
What is it? SpongeBob reference. SpongeBob reference. Glenn Ferguson Day.
I don't know.
Something like that. Anyway, Trump, he made it a national holiday.
Leif Erikson Day?
Leif Erikson, yeah.
There you go.
Leif Erikson Day. He was the first European to actually set foot here in
Happy Leif
Short
Erikson
Colony.
Day.
That
was recent.
Viking warrior.
A few days ago.
Yeah. Well,
Cool guy.
Couple weeks.
a couple weeks ago.
So,
Sorry, I completely ruined
Anyway,
the ambiance.
I know about this subject, but I don't remember much until as you talk, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
so after they get dropped off, they set up a colony, do their little thing where they get things set up so that the governor, or the man who was supposed to be the governor named John White, was going to sail back to England to get more supplies because they didn't know exactly what they were needing. He told everybody, hey, I'll be back in a few months. Well,
I think I do. I'm vaguely familiar with
Yeah.
this.
well, what was going on at the time was war with Spain. Obviously, they needed all the boats they could have back then, so they eventually took his boat when he got back to England and said, you can go after the war. So it takes him about
I do know this.
3 years later, 1590 rolls around, and he gets back to the island and back to where he had let them off, and he goes looking for them. But every man, woman, and child is gone. There's no bodies. There's no signs of violence. All the homes that they had set up were dismantled as if they were just going to move along, and no tracks going anywhere.
All the homes were dismantled.
Yes. Like they had set up little primitive buildings when they first arrived to give themselves some shelter,
Yeah.
and all these are gone now. So there's only one thing left. There is a single carved wooden post in the middle of where he had left them with just the word Croatoan on there. And it was already established before he left. He said, if you need help or if something happens and you get into distress, put a wooden post up and make it into a cross. That way I know you ran into something, there's danger here or whatever, and I can go look for you and possibly help you out.
So how many men did he have with him?
There's not an exact, or with him on the second round.
Yeah.
He took another 100.
Okay, so
That's
he had another
the-
100 people with him.
The reports on that are give or take, but it was roughly
I give 20.
let's sail back with another 100 people just to
Gotcha.
possibly set up another camp. But he also told them that they should carve their destination on somewhere visible if they do decide to leave. So, one of two things. Either they found a new place called Croatoan and, okay, I got to go find out where that's at. But he
Just
didn't.
use your map, idiot.
They didn't have any.
Yeah, GPS, bro.
God.
But there was no cross, so he said, okay, they're probably not in danger. I'm just going to look for them. And he thought that the word Croatoan referred to a nearby island known today as Hatteras. I might be butchering that. But it was home to the Croatoan tribe,
So what region is this modern day?
North Carolina.
Cool.
Yeah, off the coast, basically.
Yeah.
So he decides that he's going to go over there, check it out. And what happens is a bunch of storms come in while he's sailing to the island, and he never actually gets there. And he decides, you know what? I'm never going to return. They obviously weren't in danger because they didn't leave a cross behind. So they probably just went to live with the tribes or whatever. But to this day, no one knows exactly what happened to the lost colony. And archaeologists have since found European tools and mixed jewelry with the Native American artifacts on that island. So they speculate they probably went over there and went with them, or at least some of them did, and blended into their community and just became part of the tribe. That's the historical theory. But the word Croatoan resurfaces later on, having nothing to do with that island. But here's
UFOs.
Here's where things get a little bit interesting. As the centuries passed on, Croatoan pops up in more than just like a destination way. It's more of like a symbol or a curse that people put on, or a destination that people put on.
Okay, so it's not like a Jet 2 holiday type.
No, this is way worse. So the first connection appears in the 1800s with the attachment to America, or one of America's most mysterious people ever, Edgar Allan Poe. Everybody has at least heard of that. I've not heard of Relics, and I still heard of Edgar Allan Poe.
Okay, so the word Croatoan.
It shows up with Edgar Allan Poe.
Okay. Explain.
So in October of 1849, Edgar Allan Poe was found delirious in the streets of Baltimore, wandering around. He wasn't even wearing his own clothes. He had somebody else's clothes on.
Mm-hmm.
And he was taken to the Washington College Hospital, where he remained semi-conscious, and he was being watched over under the care of a Dr. John Joseph Moran. The doctor later recorded that in Edgar Allan Poe's last final words, or some of his last final words, was, "Lord, please help my soul." Now,
what year was this?
This was in 1849.
Okay.
He had roughly about 4 to 5 days once he got to the hospital that he was there. And people were coming to see him because at the time, he's kind of famous, kind of a big deal, not to the effect that he is today, but people knew him. Right. So he had some friends visiting him. And that last statement that the doctor said, "Lord, help my poor soul," apparently he said that, and the doctor was like, okay, he's going to die. So he left the room, left him with some friends and family. And a few years later, one of Poe's best friends comes out and says, hey, that wasn't his last words. His last word was Croatoan. And that was it. He didn't say anything else. He just said that. Now, historians believe that this was in Poe's final words because he was very fascinated with death and disappearances and dark mysteriousness and all macabre sort of things. So they believe that that is true because it was not just reported by the one guy. Other people in the newspapers at the time asked the friends and the family, and they said, yeah, he said that. So it was kind of semi-recorded. Now, back then, you could make up something and it would just spread like wildfire too, like it can today. So did he really say it? Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But
well, that's such an odd and specific word.
Exactly.
To say. So, I mean, whether that guy, his friend, knew what that meant or whatever, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of hard to fake that.
Even if history doesn't confirm it, it fits the legend.
I mean, was it a popular thing to say back then, or did it mean
Everyone
something?
was just going around saying,
it's like
Croatoan, my dude.
6, 7.
No. Croatoan was not.
So
the
was it like
1800s,
a popular word in the vocabulary back
Not
then?
really.
No.
But this guy was a poet, so he was using all kinds of
Yeah.
vernacular. So, okay, if that's not true.
Well, the thing is, this isn't about Croatoan exactly. It's more about his final days. Literally just came out of nowhere, and who knows whose clothes, and nobody knows why he was like this.
Exactly.
Like, that's the weird part, is like,
He was delirious. He was semi-conscious.
nobody knows how he got in this condition. Nobody knows where he came from when this happened, and nobody knows whose clothes that was.
So do they know where he was before that?
No.
No. What,
No.
it was
No,
normal.
I mean, like before he was at point A, and then he showed up in the street at point B. So where was he at point A before
To our knowledge, he was just doing his regular work.
the last snow, just at his house?
At his house or wherever he worked. And then all of a sudden they didn't see him for a few days, and he shows up wandering the streets of Baltimore kind of out of his mind.
Like almost like if I remember correctly, it's like almost like he's drunk, but he's not really.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Some people speculated it was
Then he-
poisoning.
it's like what happened?
So if let's say that to play devil's advocate, let's say that wasn't the truth. Okay, great. But it shows up in another writer later on. Another American writer named Ambrose Bierce, known for his dark humor and biting cynicism also in his writings, vanished in 1913 while traveling through Mexico during the Revolution. Obviously, that sounds kind of stupid, going to a revolution site and then vanishing. Yeah, of course, what do you think is going to happen? But a few of his friends that he was seeing, he told them, hey, I'm heading south to witness the revolution firsthand. And then he was never seen again.
Skinwalker got him.
Maybe. But later,
Not deer.
later, historians claim in his diary that the last word was Croatoan.
Okay.
And that was the last thing he ever wrote. He had all kinds of notes leading up to like how the revolution was going, what was going on around him, just like normal diary stuff.
Okay, get to the point, Vandy.
He's gone.
Okay. That's not what I wanted to hear.
What's what you got?
Well, now who's a famous pilot that you know that's a woman?
Amelia Earhart.
So in the 1930s, Croatoan had kind of taken on a life of its own, always just popping up in random people's disappearances.
Of course she crashed.
So
We
modern
are
legend.
not going to go there.
No, let's not.
We've
She was a better pilot than I am right now.
Maybe.
But given a few years, I'd be better.
My money's on you.
nope. We're gonna cut all of that.
So
Take a step back.
everybody knows she took her last flight, obviously, and they could never find the wreckage or anything like that. They found a few logbooks and things like that they think
Coconut crabs ate her.
yeah, they think was from her. Well, what shows up on one of the logbooks? Croatoan again. So it's following us throughout history. Now, in 1937, so
That's more recent than 15, whatever.
yeah. The same year that Earhart disappeared, a small town newspaper in North Carolina reported that a stage magician had vanished while performing.
Was that?
Yes.
That's the greatest musician.
He was
Greatest
just
musician.
gone.
That'd be a really good magician act. In the middle, one of your act is disappearing, and then you just don't come back. You're just like,
Okay.
I disappeared.
People
Bye.
just start slowly walking out and he's by the
Yeah.
door.
No, he just leaves. He just goes. He never comes back. You never see him again.
Take your money and vanish.
That's his retirement.
So the local newspaper reports that he was performing near Roanoke Island, and all of a sudden, in the middle of his act, as he's doing a trick, he disappears and never shows back up, just leaving a single post with Croatoan written on it in his hotel room.
What?
Yeah.
What? Like,
Now, from back then, we don't have a lot of like obviously video or anything like that, but a lot of people said that he walked behind the curtain and there was just a wall on the other side because the stagehand said, yeah, he walked behind the curtain and moved into the curtain and just never came out.
so there's a brick wall behind the curtain.
The lizard people grabbed him.
So what did the post in the hotel room look like? Was it a...
It was actually carved into the bedpost.
That's what I was thinking. Because I was thinking if it was a actual, like a 6x6 and then
Yeah.
it has a X frame on the bottom sitting in the middle of the hotel room with Croatoan carved on it, I was like, that's weird.
Yeah.
But it's even weirder that it's on, I don't know. It's just weird.
It just keeps showing up when people go disappearing and missing and just weird stuff. So now everybody is not up in an uproar about it, but it's sort of a known thing within like especially writers of dark poetry and stuff, and occultists and UFO enthusiasts, that the word Croatoan, if you write that, you better write it knowing that you're leaving.
It's a good thing I spelled it wrong.
Yes. Good job. I got to erase this.
Whoop.
So
It's
now
okay. You're not into dark humor.
I can be.
You're not producing dark humor.
I could be.
No.
this whole podcast. So
I could turn the lights off and make a joke. Don't make me do it. I
Whoa.
will.
So either way, nowadays everybody is looking for those words along with everything else that comes up as missing, or, crazy conspiracies where people go,
I mean, it's been 100 years.
yeah.
Almost. So
But guess where it was most recently found? And I say most recently, but everybody knows about the Bohemian Grove.
no, not everyone.
I've heard the name. Give me a refresher.
Basically, it's a place where the powerful men.
Okay. Yeah. Alex Jones went in there.
Yeah.
The big owl.
There's a post. There's some pictures online about it. That's in the area where they make quote unquote sacrifices or mock sacrifices, whatever you want to call it, that has that word on it. So everybody's thinking, okay, that word doesn't just mean like a destination. It's a curse. It's a word that is used to bring about
Death.
death, whatever you want to say, taking people into a different dimension. But now that's the whole story that I have for you guys. But I want to ask you, do you think that there are certain words or things that can be attached to physical spells or whatever?
No. Words can't be attached to anything because they're not physical.
So I can call you whatever. You are not
So-
Jeremy.
So what does the word actually mean? Like if you look it up in the dictionary, what does it mean?
I tried that and I got several different meanings. Like, it's one of those things, like Merriam-Webster doesn't give you a definite answer. It's just like, it could be a location or it could be a this.
Okay, so it's not correlated to any specific language.
Yeah, the most concrete thing that I got was it is relating to the tribe that was on the island.
Okay. Next question. Is it only in America or is it worldwide?
So far, I haven't really seen anything else about it outside of the U.S.
Next question.
Oh, man.
Okay. The word comes from the Algonquian language family and likely meant something like talk town or council town.
Okay.
See, it's always definitions like that where it's like, it could mean this, but that's why a bunch of people who look for UFOs and occultists and all that sort of stuff kind of associate it with like a spell or a destination, like I'm going to be gone.
Yeah. My next question, is it associated with any group kind of like the Freemasons? Because the Freemasons have been around for a long time.
I didn't see any groups pop up other than the whole thing with the Bohemian Grove, but that could be just because they're into occult and enthusiasts.
But it's very strange that they've picked it up.
Yeah.
So it obviously means something.
Yeah. Which
so the last known was the magician.
yeah,
To write it?
the person to disappear from it was him.
Okay, so 1937.
Yeah.
And then 1589, was that the
1500s to he came back in 1590. John White did.
I think it's
And
1587.
yeah, he
1587?
dropped them off in 87, came back in 90, and they were gone.
Okay, so 57,
No,
1587.
there you go. 87 to 90 in that ballpark.
So that's when it started.
So 400 and something years worth of history.
Yeah, where it just keeps popping up, and there's other stories of where it pops up and people say, oh, it was over here when this person disappeared. Or I even saw one, keep in mind, just one link to where people said, oh, it was had something to do with the 9/11 towers, it being written in one of those. And I couldn't find anything to corroborate that. So
9/11 was rigged.
yeah, 100%. I believe that
Inside
one.
9/11 was rigged. Inside job.
But do you guys think that, if a witch or whatever wanted to cast a spell and they came up with a word, that saying that word could carry with it the spell or whatever you want to call it?
Well, I know that when what's her name was writing Harry Potter, she was actually looking up real spells.
Was it J.K.
Rowling.
Rowling?
I'm not going to say, not to watch it or to watch it, whatever. But she was looking up real spells, and then there was a TV show that was about witchcraft and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they recorded almost a full season. Well, they did record a full season, and some legit witches told the producers of the show, like, you better change up what you're saying on the spells.
I think I remember the show. I won't say it because I don't want people to glorify that, but yeah.
But they said you better change what you're saying because you're putting legit spells into people's houses, and that's and it's really dabbling.
I think the power in the spells comes from the belief in them.
Yeah, and I mean, any person can say any spell,
right?
And nothing's going to happen necessarily.
Abracadabra, boo.
So I think it really obviously.
You've been cursed now to be handsome the rest of your days, men.
Ooh, thanks.
Whoa.
I already was, but
let's prove it works.
When I snap my fingers, you're going to forget that you were gay.
I was.
But I wasn't gay. Anyway.
Back.
now you remember. Oh, God.
So, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't dabble in saying them.
Yeah.
Well,
for sure.
But at the same time, it all coincides with the intent.
Yeah. I just think it's interesting how you can find certain things that show up throughout all of history, or not all of history, but like a good majority, where it's like, that's not just something you just say.
Yeah, I mean,
or
it's
do.
such a weird word, especially since there's so many speculations of what it actually means.
All right,
yeah.
Andrew, go home, find a piece of wood, carve Croatoan in it, and tell us next week what happens.
He can't. He'll be gone.
No, he'll be here.
He'll disappear.
I'll be here for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe 4 days, and then I'm gone again.
See, he's gonna disappear.
Yeah,
But he'll be back, unlike the magician.
and then I'll be gone back, and then I'll be here for 4 more days, and then leave.
Traveling man.
Yeah. No, I won't leave for there, but I am going to take off work. Don't tell my boss.
He listens to the podcast. So now
He's
he
our
knows.
biggest
Dude,
fan.
if he did, I'd die laughing.
Well,
I'd
won't be ready to die.
I'd be embarrassed walking up to him and be like, hey, you listen to this next episode?
Is that how you talk to him?
Hey, mama. Hey.
Oh my! I just wanted to get your guys' thoughts on
It's
stuff.
extremely strange. Very strange.
It's odd, yeah.
I like it when history lines up like that, especially when you have big names.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's okay. I can dismiss one or two, but
Yeah, I had heard about the colony.
yeah,
I had heard about that. I remember hearing about the Post, but I didn't hear about the whole lore going on.
I knew about
behind
Edgar, and I knew about Island. I didn't know the other stuff. And why do you keep doing that? I didn't know about the other stuff, but I knew about the island, and I knew about Mr. Poe.
yeah. Well, hopefully none of us disappear.
Hey, but Trump released the Amelia Earhart files, so
That's where it is.
Yeah, better look
But
that
you know,
up.
if one of us did disappear, it'd make good content for the pod.
I'm not volunteering for that.
As long as you come back, it's fine.
Okay.
Just so we know what actually happened.
Yeah.
We found on Andrew's bedpost, Croatoan.
It was just a bunch of scarves for sale.
All right. Well, I think that's all we got for you guys today. It is pretty late already.
Oh man, it is.
It's about 9 o'clock. And if you know Andrew, that's late.
I'm an old
And
man.
it's half his fault. We were supposed to start recording, and
I'm
he's
a
like,
peephole.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Yeah,
We could
I
have
know.
started 45 minutes earlier than we did.
I know. It's terrible. I don't even know what y'all were gone doing. Well,
Putting the music on there.
oh, okay.
Background music.
Well, I guess it's time to leave, huh?
All right.
Sure is.
Jeremy, you want to take us out?
I never do that.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for listening to this episode.
I didn't say I wouldn't. I just said I never do.
Okay.
But I don't want to. And take us out.
Thanks everybody for listening. This was actually a really good episode. I enjoyed this. It went very well. It sounded very well. You're welcome.
Subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. I can't believe I'm saying
Give
that.
us a 5-star rating.
I hate hearing YouTubers and other people saying that.
Hey, you
But
got to do it.
I know.
Dislike if you don't like it.
Please.
Give us a 1-star review
Actually, hey,
if you think we deserve it. Like we have to earn these things. We don't want you to just give it to us. So don't give us a 5-star because we said give us a 5-star. Give us what you think is fit, which should be a 1 or 5. Don't give us a 2. Don't give us a 4. Don't give us a 3. That's half measures.
Oh
1
gosh.
or 5.
If it's
Thank
over a
you.
1, give it a 5.
Hey, don't
No. Don't do that either. Like if we're not worth a 1, if we're not worth a 1 or a 5, it's not worth the time. Like who
10.
leaves comments saying that was all right?
Hey, don't rate us. Don't rate us
do.
based off of our first 3 or 4 episodes.
No, start now.
Yeah,
Rate each episode.
yeah. But hey, start commenting. Let us know what you'd like to.
Give us topics.
Yeah.
Give us feedback. Give us ideas you want to hear.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Even if it's just the
Tell
one
Andrew
comment.
and Vandy how handsome they are now.
Bet.
No face cam till we get 100 subscribers.
It's gonna be a little bit more than that.
200 subscribers.
Subscribers.
It's late.
Yeah.
1,000.
I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Oh my God. Thanks for listening. Appreciate y'all. If you've made it this far, that's surprising. Yeah. Keep listening. Keep sharing.
My goal is to make it through one episode without Vandy or Andrew saying something that's derogatory about women. I can't promise you that it'll happen.
I don't
But
know
that's
about
my
that.
goal.
I don't know about that. Dude, it's so funny, man. It's
not funny.
It's not my actual beliefs, but it's just so funny. I think
He's
my
lying.
humor. I am lying.
No, we love all you guys. Don't do
And
anything
you
crazy.
winner.
Yeah,
Don't
This is
disappear. Don't write Croatoan on anything.
that's right. Pay attention to the sky and see if there's a portal opening up.
Yep. And go look for relics.
That's right.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
Peace.
Bye.